Hi, my name is Geeta Sidhu-Robb and I am the founder and CEO of Nosh Detox Delivery Limited. And we are a trusted and credible source of health information, knowledge and education for you. I've been running Nosh for over 11 years, and what we've done in that time is collected an incredible amount of really natural wellness solutions that help you to get better by understanding what your body needs and how to stay well, better and for longer. And today we're going to talk about autophagy. And actually autophagy is one of those things, I sort of went and looked up how to pronounce it because it's an amazing process that the body goes through. No one ever uses the word. I mean, literally no one ever uses the word. So we're going to look at autophagy and we're going to explain it to you, and we're going to explain why it actually is of benefit to you. Autophagy is actually the body's way of cleaning out damaged cells. And it does that in order to regenerate newer, healthier cells. The main benefits of autophagy seem to come in the form of actually anti-aging. It's best known as the body's way of turning the clock back and creating new, younger cells, which I'm a huge fan of. At a cellular level, the benefits of autophagy include removing toxic proteins from the cells that are attributed to neurodegenerative diseases. What do I mean by that? I mean Parkinson's and Alzheimer's, for example. It recycles residual proteins. It provides energy and building blocks for cells that could still benefit from repair. On a much larger scale, autophagy prompts regeneration and healthy cells. Now, the longer I say that word, the weirder it sounds. But some diets can also boost autophagy because it literally means self-eating. So it makes sense that when you're doing intermittent fasting and ketogenic diets, they trigger autophagy because they change the way the body is working. So intermittent fasting is really the most effective way to get your body to do this very, very well. And what that means, if you're not aware of it, is intermittent fasting is where you have periods where you eat and where you fast. So for example, people skip breakfast, have the first meal at noon and eat all their food by 8 p.m. And then what they're doing is not eating between 8 p.m. and noon the next day. So they fast for 16 hours and eat only for 8 hours. It's the most popular form of intermittent fasting, known as the 16-8 method. Ketosis is a diet high in fat and low in carbs, and it actually brings in the same benefits of fasting, but without fasting, kind of like a shortcut to introduce the same beneficial metabolic changes. In the keto diet, you get 75% of your calories from fat and 5 to 10% of your calories from carbs. This shift in the calorie sources, it causes your body to shift its metabolic pathways. So it starts to use fat for fuel, which stored fat for fuel, instead of the glucose that you get from carbs. So when you're in either intermittent fasting or in ketogenic, in a ketogenic state, what you're doing is almost the sort of self-eating. Intermittent fasting, you're giving the body 16 hours for it to break down and get rid of all the junk that it needs. In ketogenesis, your body's actually using the stored stuff and actually clearing it out. And when you've cleared this stuff out, your body works so much better. This is why when people go on intermittent fasting and they use keto diets, they feel incredibly good and they feel lighter and their skin is better, because the benefit of something like autophagy is actually what it does is make you feel better and look better. So I hope we demystified that terrible word, which I've had to say at least 100 times in this video. But look it up. Look up the way that you can actually help your body to heal itself. I hope you find this really helpful. Just because I actually said autophagy so many times, I think you need to like this video. Please share it. Please subscribe.